Lagos, a city of millions where dreams are born every second. At the heart of it all lies the University of Lagos, a place where the brightest minds meet the fastest lives. But beneath the surface, stories of love and danger intertwine. For Daniel, the journey began far from the bright lights of the city, in a quiet, humble compound in Benin City. His mother, a pillar of strength, spent her days under the scorching sun, roasting corn to pave his way. Night after night, Daniel studied by the dim light of a street lamp, fueled by the hope of a better life. The day his admission arrived, the whole neighborhood celebrated. It was the start of a dream they all shared. But as he prepared to leave, his mother's hands trembled. She knew the world Daniel was entering was full of shadows. Stepping onto the Unilag campus, Daniel felt like a stranger. The luxury cars and flashy lifestyles were unlike anything he'd ever seen. Among the chaos, a sleek black Range Rover glided through the faculty gates, commanding the attention of everyone present. Then, he saw her, Amara. She stepped out with an elegance that defied the Lagos heat of vision of absolute perfection. Daniel stood frozen. In that moment, the textbooks and the lectures didn't matter. Only she existed in his world. As their eyes met, Amara flashed a sharp, mysterious smile, one that was both an invitation and a warning. Back at the hostel, the whispers began. His roommate leaned in, his voice low and heavy with caution. "Stay away from her, Daniel. Some beauties carry a price you can't afford." But Daniel only smiled, his heart already decided. He didn't see the danger gathering in the dark. He only saw her face, the start of a love that would change everything. In the heart of Lagos, within the bustling gates of Unilag, whispers of the Black Rose echoed through every hallway and dorm room. They spoke of Amara, a girl of ethereal beauty and immense wealth, whose past lovers met fates worse than death itself. Daniel, a lean student with the humble clothes of a village boy, listened to the rumors with a skeptical but curious gaze. One night, drawn by a force he couldn't explain, Daniel walked toward the legendary lagoon front, where the air felt heavy with mystery. There she was, leaning against the railing, Amara, draped in a stunning black dress that shimmered like the dark water beneath her. As their eyes met, the world slowed down. Daniel spoke of his dreams and poverty, while Amara confessed the heavy price of her loneliness. But the transformation came with a cost. Lectures were forgotten, and the nights were spent in a blur of expensive parties and alcohol. His worried friends watched from the sidelines as Daniel drifted further away from the life he once knew into a dangerous shadow. At a private mansion party in Lekki, the reality of Amara's world finally crashed down upon him. Among the elite and the dangerous, Daniel watched in silence as cold, muscular men bowed to Amara. She wasn't just wealthy. She was protected by the Skull Brothers. Scorpion, the terrifying leader of the cult, watched them from the shadows, his presence a dark cloud over the entire celebration. On the drive home, Amara broke down in tears, confessing that the cult had saved her family, but now they owned her soul. She warned him that nobody ever leaves them alive. The love that felt like a dream was turning into a waking nightmare. The warnings became physical. Daniel was ambushed one evening, beaten by masked men who told him to stay away from the rose. Bloody and bruised, he returned to Amara, only to find her waiting with news that would change everything. She was pregnant. One stormy night, the Skull Brothers came for him. Daniel was kidnapped and taken to a cold, derelict warehouse near the docks. Scorpion stood before him, tossing a heavy, rusted cutlass at Daniel's feet. He demanded a blood sacrifice to prove his loyalty. Before Daniel could act, Amara burst into the room, screaming. She offered her own life and freedom in exchange for Daniel's safety. Scorpion laughed, a chilling sound that cut through the thunder. Daniel was released into the night, but Amara remained behind. That was the last time he ever saw her. Amara vanished, leaving behind only the cold memory of her sacrifice. Grief turned Daniel into a man of stone. He became obsessed with one goal: to destroy the cult that took his love. He spent months gathering evidence, tracking financial trails, and documenting the Skull Brothers' crimes with surgical precision. When the moment was right, he leaked everything to the national media and the authorities, triggering the largest raid in campus history. 2 years passed. Daniel stood at his graduation, a successful man, but his eyes were devoid of the joy he once had. A mysterious envelope was delivered to him that morning. Inside, a letter from Amara, written from a place he could never find. The letter told him to live, to be successful, and to never look back. It was her final gift to the boy from the village. The legend of the Black Rose of Unilag lives on. Some say they still see a woman in black standing by the lagoon. Daniel walks away, a survivor of a tragic love, carrying a secret that will haunt the campus of Lagos forever.